Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist. I'm here with Rachel Ladner, and we're doing a series of interviews about her life with cerebral palsy. Rachel has significant involvement from cerebral palsy. She's technically a level 4 on the gross motor function classification system, which means Rachel needs to use a power wheelchair to be able to get around, and that's her main method of mobility. She can sit without support if carefully placed and someone's nearby to make sure she's safe. She can stand with 2 hands held. She can walk with support, but she needs someone to help her moving around in a bed. Rachel is smarter than I am intellectually, so she's able to articulate what her life is like, which I think is just a real gift. Rachel, we were talking in the last video about your college and work experiences. So, are you working now?
No. And I'm going on interviews.
You're going on a lot of interviews now. What is that like?
It is hard. One, because I think when people figure out that I have a disability, they get scared and don't want to even entertain hiring me. I think that they feel as though I would be more work than help to them.
And so I had someone else tell me that he has cerebral palsy and that he would rock the phone interviews, and then when he'd walk in, that's when they would look at him and know. For you put in written applications, computer applications online, and then when do they realize that you have cerebral palsy?
On the interview, because
like the in-person interview, or these are on phone interviews, or?
I've decided not to do phone interviews because the person, I'm harder to understand on the phone.
Right.
And if I do like Zoom interviews, they can at least see my lips.
So Zoom interviews you'll do?
Yeah. But you can, I'm really open about it in the beginning, but you can totally see this look on the face, like, oh my gosh, this is, you can just see in their face they don't know what to do. Even though I say, like, I'm pretty open about my disability.
Right.
If you have any questions, let me know.
Well, I mean, I would think you have probably had a few social workers with you, working with you in your lifetime, and had people, caseworkers and case managers, and you have lived the other side of this, and my gut feel is you would know what good work is and what not good work is. And
yes, and that's why I wanted to be a social worker, because I wanted to, I've had some bad ones, and I knew I've had the experience and could show people what their life could be like.
Right. Well, I'm wishing you lots of luck in the future but you should know that in my experience talking to people with cerebral palsy, your difficulties are not uncommon. Tell me, just to take a kind of a little bit of a left turn, how, as you've gotten older, tell me, are there things that you do now to help take care of yourself since you have cerebral palsy that you need to do in your routine to be able to keep up your mobility or decrease your pain? Or do you have any pain now?
I have back pain, it's just because of sitting for so much of my life, my back gets stiff.
From sitting all day long.
Yeah. So,
What do you do to help that?
I get, I do exercises, and I get Botox every 3 months.
You get Botox every 3 months. And so you get that to your back muscles?
Yes.
And that helps, do they spasm on you and so the Botox helps relax those muscles?
Yes.
And do you walk for exercise now?
Yes.
And how do you do that?
I get in my walker and I walk outside in my driveway.
Now, I know in the past you've walked on a treadmill, so now you do it mostly over, like in the outside.
Yes.
Yeah. And has your ability to move over time, so the research says that people who have level 4 cerebral palsy, that they plateau off earlier in their skills. So level 4 person around 6 to 8 years of age tend to get about the peak of their skills, and then the effect of getting heavier and longer, and your muscles have trouble keeping up with the weight of your body. And it's not uncommon that people tend to gain weight over time, so it becomes harder to move. So some people who have level 4 cerebral palsy over time have more trouble moving. Has that been true for you, or is it about the same, or?
It's about the same.
Yeah, that's good, because the research says just the opposite of that. And you've been able to stay thin. Have you had to work at not putting on weight, or are you naturally thin? Tell me about that.
I had surgery for reflux. That they ended up wrapping the wrap too tight. So I've had, and I think I've had this all along, but I ended up getting a diagnosis of gastroparesis, which means your intestines don't move as fast as they should. So I've had challenges with eating since then.
So that's part of why you've been able to stay thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so pain stayed about the same as well, or has it gotten worse over time?
It stayed about the same.
So it sounds like you're taking pretty good care of yourself. And are you doing any therapy now?
Not right now.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like if your pain's not getting worse and your mobility's staying the same, that the maintenance program that you're on is working pretty well. Well, we have come all the way up to the end of another 10-minute group. I am really enjoying learning about your life, and I know this is helpful for the people who are watching.
Thank you.
We will continue this discussion in the next video. Well, looking forward to talking to you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.